Alright, lesson 6, how to learn guitar in 1 hour. Props if you've made it this far. If you're just joining, you can check out this video, see if you like it. We're going to finish up on Introduction to Guitar Theory. So we weren't practicing songs. What we did learn is how to hold our guitar. We learned all the parts of a guitar and what their names are. We learned how to label our strings. We learned what the string names are. We learned every single note on the fretboard, including these ones. Yeah, these ones are not impossible to play, believe it or not. We learned the C major scale. We learned that that is the building blocks of music, and everything we do from here is going to be based off how important that is. We learned 4/4 timing, which is very popular and is going to help you count in when you're playing with others. And what we're about to learn is chords, and then how to practice after you've learned all these things and how to continue growing. And from there, you're an intermediate guitarist, my friend. You're going to know more than a lot of guitar players. This is what everybody skips at first. So if you didn't play or take lessons when you were a kid, but you have a guitar in the corner of your room, go grab that thing. Let's do it. All right? Cheers to you. I'm drinking water today. We'll do some nighttime lessons too, where it's not. We'll have some good times. We'll have some laughs. People can join the chat. Let's do it. So, in the last episode, last lesson, lesson 5, we learned the C major scale, and we learned that we can play whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Or half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use a metronome in a minute just so you're ready if you want to get one out. And you can download it or you can use it for free. You do not have to buy anything. If you want to, totally cool, like tuners and stuff. I'll never make you buy anything for any of these videos. I recommend you have a guitar, but even then, rent one, borrow one, just watch for fun, whatever. You can even take the piano, and everything I've taught matches up exactly to a piano. So if you're able to think through that, good on you. Be resourceful. Be a I can instead of a probably can't person. So, chords. What we've been learning before chords, we've been learning notes, which are just individual notes along the way. What we're going to do now is we're going to use multiple fingers at a time with several notes, and those make up chords. When we get to intermediate guitar, I'll explain that further, and there will be some charts and stuff. But for right now, just know that when you have multiple fingers on there, they're going to make up chords. If it's just one finger or no fingers, that's going to be a note. If you were to strum all these, now that's more chord. But if you're just hitting individual, those are notes. So for chords, I'm going to teach you real quick. I recommend you can just Google natural chords, and it'll bring up A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, which if you've noticed throughout this course, those are the ones that we stick with for basic beginner guitar, because that is the building blocks of it all. From there, we can learn the rest. So, for the A chord, you're going to play it on the 2nd fret, so we got open, 1st, 2nd, and you're going to play it on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. So take these 3 fingers, your pointer, middle, and ring, put them on there, and then you're going to strum. And you can hit all of them if you want, because this E note is in there, which will make more sense later, but just know for now, you can strum it all. You can strum just those 3, or let it ring. Alright. So if you need to pause and get your fingers down, go ahead. If not, let's move to the next one, B. So for B, we're going to take our pointer finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string. Then you're going to take your other 3 fingers, your middle, ring, and pinky, and put them on the 4th fret on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Alright, that is B. That one's a little bit more tough, so if that one's not too easy, don't worry about it. B is one that a lot of people learn last, honestly. But if you can, we'll try it. So we do A, then we go B. Then for C, we're going to take the C that we were using in the initial C major scale that we would end on. We're going to put our pointer finger there. That's the first fret, second string. Then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the fourth string, second fret. Then we're going to take our ring finger and put it on the fifth string, third fret. Let it ring. That one's really popular. And this one's really important to know, because now that you know the C major scale, you can start and end it with this. You can even play little jams like this. And just strum it however you want to at first, just to kind of get the hang of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can start to mix up those notes. Everything in the C major scale is going to sound good together, some of them better than others, so that's a great way to start learning. When I was telling you to practice with purpose, now you can start trying to play solos and stuff by using your major scale. And once we learn more scales, you'll be able to practice more solos. But instead of playing stuff down here where you don't even know what you're playing, you're just trying to like make it sound good, no, you got to learn this basic theory. So now you know your first scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C, the C major scale, and now you know the C major chord. That's awesome. You can hit that a million times if you want, and work on using the claw where your thumb's bent and where your fingers are playing on the tips, not on the flats. You're not playing like this, playing on the tips. Act like you're holding a tennis ball or you're making a claw. Alright, great job. So we did A, we did B, we did C, and hit pause if you need to. If not, we're going to keep going on. Then we do D. This is a really popular shape here. So for D, we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to put it on the third string, second fret. And then on that same fret, you're going to skip a string, but you're going to put your ring finger, or excuse me, your middle finger on the first string. Okay? Let's see if you can see this. So you're skipping that second string because you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the second string on the third fret. For this one, instead of hitting all the strings, I recommend hitting the fourth, third, second, and first. So you start with hitting the D string. And if you think logically, like, yeah, the D string should be in the D chord. Sounds good? So we did A, B, C, D. Now we're going to learn E. E is one of my favorites because it's big, bold, and beautiful. People try and play it fast, get it up. People play real slow country. The E chord, it's real recognizable, but a great one to play. So let's learn it. So take your pointer finger, put it on the third string, first fret. Now you're going to take your middle finger, put it on the second fret, fifth string. And you had skipped a string there because you're going to take your ring finger and put it on that string right in the middle of them, the fourth string, on the second fret. And you can let it ring. Hit all the strings here. Alright. And once you start learning these chords, you can start putting them together like that. See what sounds good. Start moving them around. Can you play the D and A sound pretty good together? D and C sound good together, and you can start playing around. Alright, we got 1 minute left. Let's keep it going. A, B, C, D, E. Now for F, you're going to, what's called a bar chord. You're going to take your full finger and put it over the first fret. It's not going to sound good like all that. All you really need to do is make sure you're hitting up here and down here. But I'll show you in a second. So then take your middle finger, put it on the third string, second fret, and then your ring finger on the third fret, fifth string, and then pinky on the fourth string, third fret. And then push down hard on all of them. That's an F. So the last one we're going to learn is a G, the most popular you'll probably play. Tons of songs in G, especially bluegrass and country. Take your middle finger, put it on the third fret, sixth string. Then take your pointer finger, put it on the fifth string, second fret. And then take your ring finger and put it on the third fret, first string. So we learned A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. You learned all the chords. Now to put it all together, great job by the way. To put it all together, practice that with your whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Do that with the C major scale, doing whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes, and then practice your chords like that. Where start with A, with whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then once you practice that, go to half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then grab that metronome I talked about and start moving it up. So what we've been practicing is at about 80 BPMs. So if you press that button, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can start getting really exact and you can start bumping that number up. But I recommend start at 80 BPMs, get all your C major scale notes down, and then get all your chords down, and I will see you at intermediate guitar. Props to you, y'all. That was under 1 hour. Let's do it.